Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I want to give you an update on the Terra Luna price. We're going to look at Terra Luna Classic and Terra Luna just to show you what I see in the charts. If it sounds interesting to you, drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Let's start off with, let me find it. Hold on. Let me get there. I'm going to start off with Terra Luna Classic, if it works. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Because I'm seeing something interesting. Before I go any further, this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. Are you still invested into Terra Luna or Luna Classic? If you are, you might want to see this. At first, I thought that Terra Luna Classic may be forming a bull flag. And a bullish flag is usually where you see price action come up and then it creates some sort of a flagpole. I don't know if you can still class this as a flagpole, and I don't want to entertain it too much until I'm absolutely sure, because usually the flagpole, the lines are parallel. Something like this, just as an example, right? Usually the lines are parallel. So, and if that was the case, then you can measure the pole line. You usually measure it straight down from where it broke out, and then you can drag it on top, and then that usually resembles where prices could go should it go there, right? And this is on the daily time frame as well, so you're seeing with each candle is a day's worth of action. But what I think I prefer doing right now, because it feels more realistic, is drawing it like this, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it still works out bullish. This is a falling wedge, and a falling wedge usually represents a bullish move. So let me see if I can grab it up on here. Falling wedge. Let's see if it comes up, just to show you some images as to what a falling wedge looks like. So there's one example. Let me see if there's any more, because there's people out there that don't know, and that's what I like to do. I like to make it super clean, super simple, so you guys can understand what you're dealing with. So in an instance, you do have pictures here, but this is a fine example. So you see the pole up, you see a price action come down into a falling wedge where it's like the price is getting narrower and narrower, and you can see it's coming in and out, and then eventually it breaks it out and then it goes straight up, and you can see it according to this photo here. So are we seeing something like that for Terra Luna Classic on the daily? If so, where would the measured move be? What kind of prices where it break out to should it break above? Because Terra Luna is getting quite a bit of attention. Should it break out today, tomorrow, whenever? Let's just move it a couple of days. Let's move it next day, because what could happen is, another thing that could happen is with this price action, Terra Luna could come straight down again, retest 00019, and then just keep bouncing within this range, and then to eventually it breaks out. But let's say it breaks out today or tomorrow, we could see prices come right up here for Terra Luna Classic, which would put it at about 0005 price, which is great for some. Buying it at this price now, it's a nice little trade. What kind of percentage gain are we talking here? Should it do that? You are talking a what? Really? That's an insane pump. You're talking an 80% pump. And I'm thinking to myself, really, is it possible? Well, yeah, of course it's been doing it this whole time. Because I got to remember, I'm showing you on a daily time frame. When it was down here, what was this pump from here to here? Just there alone, that was a 26% pump. That's within that range. That was a 26% pump. Over the last weeks, we saw Terra Luna Classic go absolutely parabolic from here all the way up to here. We saw a 528% pump. So anything's possible with crypto right now. So I just thought I'd update you on that real quick to show you what I'm seeing. We've got the RSI and the stochastic RSI down here. You can see, the price momentum, the sell pressure came in, and we're like exhausted from the sell now. So maybe it's time to start spinning around and coming back up to get some buy momentum in. Time will tell. And then as you can see here, I usually like to wait. Right now the RSI is dead center middle. We're looking at a 50 for the RSI, so it can come back above. Maybe it might not come right up high to where it was before, which is 87. It might come lower, maybe to like 70 or something, 79 or 77, or and then form a bearish divergence pattern, which I'll get to if it plays out. So, or is it a bullish divergence? We'll figure it out when it gets there. So yeah. It's usually where the RSI prints a lower high and then a lower high, but you'll see when it gets there. So that was that. Let's take a look at Luna. Try not to get mixed up with these. So this one's Luna, and I'm using the KuCoin. I don't usually use KuCoin, but I thought I'd use it. It feels more precise, and I'm using. I'm using the exponential ribbons, the EMA ribbons, because they're quite powerful, and they've been powerful in the past when I use them for other tokens and stuff. And they just basically show you trend reversals and things like that, good supports, resistances. And as you can see in the past, every time, well, when the yellow's been at the bottom, because you usually see like a tangle in the ribbons, and the yellow's usually like the dominant leading thing, like where the top of the bottom is, meaning that if you see this yellow cross like here, and the ribbons tangle up and now the yellow's above, that's usually a bullish sign, and usually prices bounce above it and continue to go, usually. And I've showed you instances of this before if you watch my channel. And if it's below, you're always in a bearish trend, you see, because price action tried to break up, came right up to this red ribbon here, got rejected, and it kept using these ribbons as rejection until recently it broke out here. If you look at the price here though, it's been holding great support on these ribbons, and I'm going to stretch it out to show you what I mean. So we've got that cross, which is good because that's bullish. If it can remain holding these ribbons, which is the bottom ribbon, which is the red line down here, which is the price we're seeing now, $2.60, then we could see, Terra Luna remain bullish, because it could just bounce off this and keep, coming up higher. Now, I would expect for it to come up to this yellow line, because it's been rejected a few times here, and come back down again and play within this range for a little bit. So, $2.94 is a place to watch, just to see if it can break it. And, if it does and it starts printing candles above, then that's a bullish sign. Terra Luna is going to be printing new highs to come. But just keep an eye on the exponential ribbons, because it is a powerful thing to look at. If you're new and you want to get involved in this, tradingview.com, simple to sign up. Once you've done that, you can click on these little 4 squares here and just type in MA exponential ribbons, or click this one, and then it just pops up, and you can look at it on the daily time frame, and this will help you follow it. So because some people day trade this, some people hold it long term, some people swing trade, and sometimes it's good to just look at these ribbons, see what's going on, because you can make crazy gains just from learning these ribbons. Buy here, when it gets to the yellow line, sell. If it falls back down again, buy again. When it gets up, sell. So you can keep doing that as a strategy. But again, not financial advice, just trying to show you what you can do. I'm going to leave it here. Short, sweet and simple. If you liked it, please drop that like, give me a subscribe. If you want me to keep dropping videos on the Terra Lunas, let me know in the comments below if it's helping you, and I'll do so. I'm going to bring more TA videos on other projects as well, so make sure you stick around. And yeah, thank you for watching. Let me find my, where's my main channel gone? I don't know where it is. Look, trying to find, here we go. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.